you so much.
Hi,
Okay.
Rocco.
Hey, what's up? How's it
Mm.
going? Welcome to Grue.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thanks.
Definitely, yes. So the first I want to start out asking you is you both wrote the film, and what inspired you both to want to write the film and make it?
Well, I'll let Vince answer first since he brought me the script 8 years ago. And go ahead, Vince.
So, my inspiration for the script is I knew some of the girls uh, back back then, and I wasn't always on the straight and narrow. So, I was in those streets, and so I brought some experiences from the streets and from some of the people I know. And when we started to write this film, we incorporated those elements into the project. And once Hank Bird and I got the first draft, uh, later on, Asif came into the picture, him and Koji, and they helped develop it to where it needed to be. And that's how we got the project.
And we've,
Wow.
definitely it was heavily inspired by the West Mesa murders case out from Albuquerque, New Mexico. But then we also broadened it by, taking inspiration from different cold cases, different serial killer cases, which was interesting even in the real life case. Once the West Mesa case, went national in 2009, it actually helped solve other cases, other cold cases that were
Oh,
overlooked over
wow.
the years. But because of that becoming a national serial killer case and the FBI being involved, it actually opened doors for other cases to get solved, which was very interesting for me. And then also when I learned about this case through the script that
Mhm.
Vince and Hank had put together, I was blown away that this was a real story.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
obviously had to take some theatrical licensing and creative liberties to, be able to make up the characters
Yeah.
and kind of make the story our own. But the overall, message in it is similar to, all these cases where it's a horror story, and we want people to be aware of the stats and the cases that are so complex for both the victims and also the law enforcement that are investigating it, how it affects
Mhm.
their lives and all the drama and the different dynamics and layers within the departments that they have to fight through as challenges trying to investigate something like this. So it's a very complex story that we had to fit within an hour and a half. But as
Yeah.
you've seen in the movie, I mean, there's definitely room to keep exploring this.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you found an all-star cast for this movie. I mean, just Mel Gibson, 50 Cent. Like, how did you wind up getting all these great people for the cast?
Well, the project's been in development for a while. We went back and forth to get the script to where it needed to be. And then a couple of years back, I think about almost a year and a half, 2 years close to now, we started the casting process, and the Petrovick character grew to be more of like the backbone of the story. And we needed an actor like Mel Gibson, and he was actually my first like vision of that character. And so, we approached him, we put in the offer and the script to him, and he read it. Once he read it, he was interested in being part of it, and I guess he was very supportive of
Wow.
the vision we had. And then once he came on board, everything else kind of fell into place. The rest of the cast, in my opinion, worked out very well. It was perfect. And 50 Cent is going to be in a whole new vision in this character that nobody's ever seen him in.
Yeah, yeah, he was really good in that. Yeah. And excuse me. Where did where did you wind up shooting at? Did you shoot in like a whole bunch of different areas, or was it like all one area?
It was all principal photography was in Nevada, in the Las Vegas area, and we also had to recreate the time period of the late 2000s, 2009. And we did do some um skeleton shoots of like, pickups and some B-roll stuff in Albuquerque where you do see the real Boneyard where the bodies were
Yeah.
discovered in one of the shots. And there's, different landmarks of Albuquerque in there, but the setting's in Albuquerque, but we were, shooting the film in Las Vegas.
Nice, nice. And like when you were shooting there, did you get a chance to go out in town, like see the spots around there, go out for a drink, go out to eat?
Sure, yeah. I mean, we were in work mode, but yeah, I mean, and Vince is from Albuquerque. I've also
Oh, okay.
shot, multiple films there over the years. And uh, for us, we were also working with people that we've worked with over the years, and we all kind of evolved together and like a family, so it was a great
Nice.
environment.
Oh, wow, nice. And what did you both love most about making the film? And you said it's like based on a true story and everything. Like how what did you love most about making the film and about and the fans to see?
For me, it was just working with the people. I mean, we had so many talented people, in front of the camera and behind, and the whole process was hard in the sense we're dealing with such a heavy subject matter and emotional
Hmm.
for that. I know a lot of the crew and the actors felt heavy, and during a lot of the emotional scenes and a lot of the times when we had to recreate horrific moments. But
Yeah.
we wanted to be proper with it and be true to it.
Yeah. I think getting the thing done and getting it to where it's at now is totally fulfilling for me because at the end of the day, my main thing is just raising awareness, keeping the story alive. And as a as a girl dad, like Asif, that's the main thing. We want to raise awareness and make sure people have a fighting chance with this. This allow you to start to think different and prepare yourself more when you go out into these spaces now because you never know what you can run into.
Yeah,
That's
even
the reality.
like you could be in a carnival and be a victim, and
Hmm.
that's real life. Disney World
Oh
is
no, yeah.
a very highly targeted area for kidnappings of young children,
Yeah.
and that's horrific.
I know. Well, the last question I'm going to ask you guys is where could fans follow the film, watch the film, and follow you both at?
Film comes out July 5th in theaters and VOD in the US, and then it'll be rolling out, through Lionsgate and other foreign territories as well. Um, for me, you can find me on Instagram, Asif Akbar _ filmmaker. I'm also on Facebook and Vince.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook under Vince McDaniel and on Instagram under Vinny Mac 89. That's VINNYMC 89.
That's that's a lot of letters. thank thank you.
You're welcome.
Have have a good one, guys.
You
Thanks
too,
for having
Rocco.
us.